right, it's all set up. Babe, if you want to bring her in here, I would like you guys to be in here. It was getting a little crazy in here. Diana and Aspen were just in here, and Aspen started grabbing stuff, and I overreacted a little bit, and it's kind of like, you can't let her touch everything in here, but truth be told, I actually like when they're in here. Diana! Anyways, Diana is putting Aspen to bed right now. I don't know who's going to be in here. We got, what, one person in here right now? What's going on? How are we doing tonight? Alright, so I just got back from the first date night in a long time. Me and Diana actually went out with another couple, which was really nice because I don't think we've gone out in about a year. And we've definitely haven't done a couples date night type thing in a while. So, yeah, it'll be good to go ahead and relax and go ahead and get to this live. So, let's go ahead and get to it. So I'm going to go ahead and open this guy up right here. And, yeah, we'll just go ahead and get this thing started pretty much. We'll have an open discussion. If anybody has any questions or you want to ask about anything related to the TCG, the hobby, let's just go for it. Other than that, let's go ahead and get right into it. Nice. Brain cells on fire. Just sniped an Umbreon VMAX Alt Art for 340 off Mercari. Very nice. Very nice. I don't know where my Switchblade is. I guess it's not in the room anymore. Okay. Alright, doing this without the Switchblade. Okay. It's been a while since I didn't have a knife or something to open. This is actually super annoying. Okay. Hold on, guys. I will be right back. I need to get a knife or something to open this up. Alright. Got it. Got my knife. Let's get into it. Ugh. Alright, now I can open this thing clean. So far, I've had really terrible luck with these ETBs. So, I don't know why it would go any differently this round, but okay. Don't bring in negative energy, Orion. You gotta stop doing that. Okay. I pretty much buy all of my cards. I have rarely, if ever, pulled a nice card. Yeah, same. Yeah, so I am the majority of people, I would imagine, that don't get anything. Even though I've heard some crazy stories. One of my buddies, we were on a multi-person phone call today, and he said how he pulled several Umbreons out of Evolving Skies, and I was just shook, because I never pull anything crazy like that. And there's 3 Charizards in this set. Why would I not be able to pull one Charizard in this set? Heat incoming. Yo, what's up, Poetry? How we doing? How we doing, fam? Okay, luckily, this time, again, we got a perfect promo. I think I just had one bad box the last time, because, yeah, now our promos are looking good. Calvin B. Just opened an ETB with my girlfriend, and she has way better luck than I do. Yeah, that's how it turns out. For some reason, I don't know why, but this Charmander is on fire. This one, the holo looks way more pronounced than it normally is. I don't know if you guys have noticed that with any of the promos, but this one definitely pops off way more than my other ones did. I swear to God, I'm not making this stuff up. This thing is just beautiful. All right, I'm going to go ahead and stick this in a top loader. Again, this is why, one, I've already fleshed out Obsidian Flames a little bit, so there's really no reason for me to open a booster box at this point. It's a staple investment. I'm just going to leave it as such. And my binder is coming along for Obsidian Flames, so I just figured, you know what, let's just open another ETB. Also, the cost basis is only $33, and EX was easy to pull for me, but the others are a pain. Yeah, and a lot of people are big fans of the EXs, so that's okay. Went ahead and we got this guy top loaded. I have some very exciting news to talk to you guys about. Not going to do that just yet, but I'm going to do that for my video tomorrow. I could do it tonight, but it won't have the same reach. Less people are going to see it if I do it tonight. But I have some big news. I have my first ever PSA submission back from a friend who did my submissions for me. He's waiting to send off my other PSA stuff, but my CGC stuff is coming back, and that will be a larger submission. Yes, so someone did offer me a 65, offered me a 65 Bel Air, Chevy Bel Air for my first edition Charizard. I believe that car is at least worth $12,000, whereas my Charizard is probably at most worth $5 or $6 grand. So I really want to make this deal happen, but they're in Philadelphia or Pennsylvania. So it's about an 8-hour drive, which means 16 hours. My dad and me have joked about buying a plane ticket, going up there, and then just driving the car back down to Charlotte. It really would be a better play, I think, than selling the card for cash. But this guy says he's got somebody already looking at the car, and if they end up buying the car, he'll just buy my Charizard off of me. So that's kind of all around good news there. Okay, so we got our packs right here. But thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. Okay, not going to do anything in any particular order. Let's just go ahead and get into it. Yeah, any cards you guys are looking at recently that have been kind of driving you crazy? Is there anything that you're excited for? What are you guys thinking about Paradox Rift, about this like future, past type of thing we got going on with Paradox Rift? Seems kind of interesting. I'm kind of worried about where Pokemon is going, but only time can tell what that set is going to look like. I just hope it doesn't tank Scarlet and Violet era entirely with it. Okay. All right. The quality of these cards looks good. The cut looks really good, so I'm excited that if we do pull something nice, it'll be a quality card. Sean, thoughts on the Yokohama? Yep. Yeah, the Pikachu promo. So I'm crazy about that promo. I just did a video on that promo. But honestly, knowing that it was a $21 lottery card and that now it's selling for upwards, I just lost an auction and the card went for like $400 in a PSA 10. That's too much. I'm going to wait for Collecticon. If I can find that card for a good deal at Collecticon and a PSA 10, I'll probably grab it. Or I'll grab the deck instead as a sealed product. But I love that card. David Demore, hey man, hopefully the tropical storm isn't going to affect you too much. Stay safe, my man. Yeah, so we're supposed to get hit tomorrow by the hurricane. I don't know if that's going to happen, but we've got power. It's pouring down rain outside. But what better night to do a live and hang out with everybody than tonight? We've got a hurricane coming. I got my first PSA submission back. There's a lot of good stuff going on tonight. We went on a really nice date night earlier. Diana, if you want to come back in, I'd really like you to come back in. Would you please come back in? At least so I can say goodnight to Aspen. Okay, they're playing with blocks right now, but it's all good. I kind of want to incorporate Aspen in more of these. She loves being in the game room, and I want to be able to spend time with her while we're doing these streams. But what was that? Oh yeah, and I appreciate you, David, for asking about me with this storm. On how's your night? Nice storm. Yeah, so night's going pretty good here. We just had some pizza and went out with another couple, so that was really nice. It's been a really long time since I went on a date night or did anything sociable at all. So that was really, really good for like my mental health. I've gotten in this repetitive cycle. Ooh, that Eevee's nice. I like that Eevee artwork a lot. I've gotten in this repetitive cycle where I'm working all the time. Ooh, camera up. I don't think I have this camera up yet. That's a pretty sick artwork. That's dope artwork. Get out of the picture frame. We can't see your collection behind you. Yo, what up, Derek? How we doing? But I've gotten in this cycle where I'm constantly working and not like taking time out to, relax and enjoy being social with other people. So it's nice to see Pokemon is bringing back the Ace spec cards from the black and white era, plus like Primal Clash with the past theme and the added future. Yeah, you're talking about the Paradox Rift, right? I wanted to ask about your bar. I saw on Yelp some pics of the bar. Nice place. You got to look up Starlight on 22nd on Google. I don't know what it shows on Bing or Yelp or whatever, but on Google, I've been working really hard to get a lot of reviews for our bar. So we've got a lot of stuff to do, right? We've only been open for a year and a half, so we've got a long way to go. Okay, Claude Sire. All right. Grand Bull. Glimmet. Come on, give me something. We got a reverse Oinkalone. It is a really, really nice artwork. That artwork actually is beautiful. Not a fan of Oinkalone, but the artwork itself is beautiful. Okay. We got a Gita. Got this already. All right, and that's our main holo. What was the other reverse? Oh, it was the Glimmet. Glimmet reverse. Okay. Hey, I want to get rid of the junk first. So if anything, it's okay. Should I back this up a little bit? Yeah, that's better. That's a little better. Cortez, the set is super mid. Yeah, I agree with you there. A lot of people are saying that the set's been really forgiving to them. You know what? Some people are just going to get the pulls. Some people are just going to get the pulls. You know, I don't have to be that person. I would like it to happen one time on stream and like once in a blue moon. That would be cool, but it doesn't have to happen. Sean, have you seen the Reddit post where a guy is claiming to have bought a sealed Legendary Collection booster box for $200 at some old grandpa's yard sale? I believe that. That stuff still happens. That stuff still happens. Hi, baby. I'm so glad you're back. Let me put that knife away. Yeah, open up some cards. Yeah. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for how I spoke to you. I apologize. You know how I get angsty when she's in here and she's grabbing on everything she sees? It gives me anxiety. But guys, I get anxiety when my child comes into the game room. We get a little bit of anxiety. We're going to open it together, baby. We're going to open it together. But yeah, crazy stuff like that does happen where people will go into yard sales and find crazy stuff. Some of my best pickups have been from... Pick up. Okay, what do we get, girl? What do we get? What do we get? Can you... Oh, that's going to damage the card. Can you take this wrapper off? You take the wrapper off for Daddy? Good job. Good job. Can't hold that. Alright. Alright. Alright, we got the kid luck. We got the kid luck. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, come on. Let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, we got Lightning Energy. We got a Dratini. We got an Oddish. We got a Swablu. Glimmet. Lunatone. What is that? Dartrix. What's up, Aspen? Hi, Diana. People are asking about you. Oinkalone. You want to grab that seat? That seat's empty. You can just slide right next to me.
I don't want to be on camera.
Okay. We got Chandelier Reverse. Which this is actually a nice reverse right here.
I don't want to be on camera.
Okay. And then we got, what is that, Bonsley? We got Bonsley. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You don't need the mic.
We got Bonsley. Okay. And then our holo, we got a Scizor, which I'll take. I'll take that. Okay, so we've got a Gita and a Scizor. These ETBs are killing me so far. Killing me. Okay, thank God at least we got the Charmander promo. Hopefully we're getting rid of all of the booth packs in the very beginning of this thing, because, yeah. Alright. Girl, you are a furnace. Oh my God, she is so hot. I am sweating right now with this child on me. As if I'm not sweating enough trying to get these cards open. Okay. Alright. Alright, here we go. Let's get a bit of luck here. Get a bit of luck here. Luck. Alright. Psychic. Wanna go to mommy?
No.
No? Okay. Okay. We got this beautiful Houndour. Let's give it up for this Houndour artwork. It's beautiful. Someone just farted. Combi. We got Combi.
That was so loud. Did you fart?
You just farted on camera, girl. Everyone in the world just saw that. Diglett. We got Diglett.
Ribbit.
Whoa.
You guys sit down.
Diglett doesn't go ribbit.
Oh, she wants to speak in the mic.
Oh, I see. I see. Okay, we got Rowlet. Can you say Rowlet? Rowlet. We got Malamar. We got Malamar. We got Grumpig. Belly Bolt. Can you say Belly Bolt? Good job.
This is the end of
Oh,
the
wow.
word.
Yes. We got a reverse Pidgeotto. I'll take it. We got a reverse Volcanrona. Then I guess we're getting another regular rare after that. Yeah. We got Claydol. All right, so we're 3-0 right now with these packs. I'm about to lose my mind here. Okay. This is some of the worst.
No, that's funny. She says the end of every Pokemon's name. Only the end, though.
But I need to be careful because you never know what's going to be in these packs. You got to respect every pack. You don't know what's going to be in store. Even though I'm pretty sure we have another regular rare in this, I'm going to lose my mind. Okay. All right. We got Water Energy. RB. Let me get to this. When are we getting more Ryobi reviews? Bro, when I mow the grass, I'm going to do a review and show you guys how quiet my electric mower is. Because that thing is awesome. It's awesome. How many doggies do you have now? Right now, we only have 3, thank God. Tadpole. Lechonk. Can you say Lechonk?
No.
Barboach. Can you say Barboach? Close enough. Wiglet. Can you say Wiglet? Salazzle. This is a tough one. Tongue twister. Salazzle. Good job. No, I might need that for my master set. Okay. All right. Lycanroc. I have like 3 of those. You want Lycanroc? Okay. No, that's not how you say that. Probopass. Got Probopass. We got a Stunfisk reverse. No. Please don't rip up Daddy's vintage playmat. We got an Audino
That's cute.
reverse. And then what do we have here? We have a regular hollow Thundurus. We have a regular hollow Thundurus. Yo, 4 packs, guys. You have seen it here. I've opened 4 packs, almost half the CTB. This child is very hot, and I have pulled nothing. Okay, babe, I know I'm trying to pull the heat right now,
Very relaxed.
but
Oh.
but this is the heat. I've got the heat on me right now. I have to pass her off to you.
No, she looks quite comfortable. Look at her. She's getting a foot rub and everything.
I don't know if I can do this.
Toes. So you open another one, Dada.
Okay, let's at least put you right here on my lap. Here we go. There you go.
She said open another one.
I don't even know what you said,
She
but
said open another one.
okay.
Another card. Yeah, what cards are these?
Are
Huh?
we having fun?
Are these
Yeah.
Pokemon cards? Pokemon?
Open
Okay.
thing.
Dear God, give me something here.
Thing.
Okay. All right. And we got Baltoy. We got
Really in the screen.
Finizen. We got Finizen, and I like that artwork a lot. I'm not sure if there's 2 Finizens on there. Stop. Oh no.
I don't know. That's good. No.
This is the only thing that makes this a little bit difficult, is I can't fully be all in on this. But I love you guys for following along, those of you that are. I know it can be cringy and difficult. My child is farting on live streams.
She just laughed.
Always awesome. She doesn't even... She's like,
Did
what?
you fart?
Larvesta. We got Larvesta.
That was so loud.
Ew.
Ew, yeah.
Fungus.
Stinky.
Stinky.
Trevenant. That's a pretty cool
It
artwork.
smells stinky. Yeah.
Electros. Flamigo.
You ready to go night-night?
Mango.
Thundurus. Reverse. Alright, we got a reverse Poniard. Okay, and then for our regular hollow, we got an Entei, which this is pretty much the best hollow in this set. It's really a cool looking card.
Good ready to go night night.
More.
Yeah.
Someone just asked, how was Portugal, Diana?
Portugal was fun. It was good to be with my family.
More.
Mostly. We just spent a lot of family time with my side of the family. But it was fun. It was a good time.
That's all you got?
Yeah, what else am I supposed to
Tell them about the food. Tell them about
It
the
was
beaches.
delicious. We're always eating. I think that's a Portuguese thing. Oh, what? We're always eating.
Why don't you tell them what kind of cuisines?
Dada. Dada.
Baby, you're going to bend this.
Stop. She's gonna
This is
open
super
it.
difficult.
Yeah, no, I know. Trust me.
So this is the reality of like trying to open Pokemon cards with your kids. So Aspen is not even yet 2, but she can kind of figure out how to open things up. But she still kind of just bends the cards and messes things up, and that's hard for me to see. I know that it's just material. It does not matter. I'm still having to train my brain that like she's just a kid. She's just open this thing up. If she messes it up, whatever. But there's always that chance that there's that nice one card in there, and that's the thing that stresses me out. Yeah, you can't even get it open. Exactly. You need me. You need me.
Someone said something.
Sean, I came close to buying a sealed blackout deck, possibly shadowless.
That opens it.
Then I
That
saw the
opens it.
same picks used in 3 different listings on different apps. Stop. Hold on. We're opening it together.
Wait. Deborah's gonna open it, okay?
One day you'll be able to open cards effectively. I can't even get this open. Daddy can't even get it open. That's how I know you can't get it open. Oh my god, she's so
Someone said
hot.
something.
She's so hot. Oh my god, this child is hot.
How do you do it?
You just scroll
Oh.
and you just messed it up. Can you speak Portuguese, Diana?
Yes, I am fluent in Portuguese.
Why don't you say, my husband is an idiot for buying all these Pokemon cards in Portuguese?
Mommy.
Do you know how to say that in Portuguese?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Mommy.
O meu parceiro é um idiota por comprar todas estas cartas Pokémon cards.
No.
Okay,
Are you ready?
okay, I officially.
No.
Ugh.
Stop. You ready to go night night?
Stop. Mine.
Mine? What you mean mine?
Okay.
No.
Someone said, oh, let her help. It's fine. You gotta remember what's something.
Okay.
Okay, come on. Let's go this way.
Okay, she won't go. She won't go. So, all right, back up we go. All right.
Thank you for sharing a side of collecting that is real. This is very real.
All right. So we've got fire
Are
energy.
you sleepy? You
Oh,
were
we're
sleepy.
getting the yawn. Fire. Say fire.
Father.
Squavit. We got Squavit. This is a cute one. Trying to get it to focus. Squavit, yeah, right? Because there's 3 of us back here. It doesn't know how to focus. Squavit.
He.
Can you say Squavit?
Say,
Go back.
Say Squavit.
Father.
Squavit. It's cute.
Cute.
Palpitoad.
Butter.
It's okay. It's okay. It's not going to autofocus with all of us in here. Zigzagoon. But that's cool. It's like G when you said, like at the end of the day, our family is the thing that matters most. Scyther.
you?
Lanoon. I don't think I had that Lanoon. That's a cool artwork.
Sean.
Skarmory.
Sean.
And I think we finally have something in this pack.
Who is that?
Oh my god, is that actually true? I went through 6 packs, guys. 5 packs and no hits. Okay, I almost burped. 5 packs and no hits? What is this? Like, what did I buy? Okay, we got Wug Trio. Somebody said cute kid. Let me see. Oh, David. Thank you, David. Chart Lob. This reminiscent of my family. Thank you for sharing your side of collecting that is real. Thank you for tolerating it. You know, I know a lot of people are going to watch this stream and be like, what is going on here? But that's kind of where my streams are going. Our family is... Aspen's getting older. It's getting harder to put her to sleep. And just now she was like screaming that she wanted to be in this room. So like the whole idea of like her going to bed and me doing a live stream at the end of the night. It's getting. I was gonna do this stream a lot earlier, but we ended up going on a date night. But I said that I was gonna do the stream on Wednesday, so I wanted to get it
Can you
done.
say goodnight to her? Say goodnight. Say night-night
Is
to
this
Jojo.
chair not moving? Oh God.
Say night-night. Say bye-bye to Jojo. Say night-night. Say love you.
Night night. Give me a kiss.
Say love you.
Mwah. Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Oh God.
Say hi, doggies. Oh,
Okay. All right. And it can be a lot. It can be a lot. I'll just keep it at that. It looks like I see something shiny. I don't know what it is, but I see something shiny behind here. We got our reverse Flamigo. 6th pack, and I think we're finally going to get a hit. Graveyard. Oh my God, and it's just an EX. Come on. Okay, I don't have this Clefable EX, so at least we got the EX. At least we got the EX. I'll take it. Oh, man. I have 3 Gitas at this point. We only have 3 packs, guys, and I didn't pull anything out of this ETB. Like, opening product is becoming to be something that I absolutely hate. And so many people loved Obsidian Flames. I'm just not having that vibe. Oh, man. And I know I can't be the only one that's just striking out with this set. Okay. Thank God for the Charmander promo. The Charmander promo almost makes up the whole value for the ETB, so it's like, thank God for that card. But like, really? Gosh, jeez. I can't wait for 151. Like, just give us 151 already. I'm done. I'm done with Obsidian Flames right now. All right, Basic Energy. All right, we got Pidgey, Litwick, Young Goose. We got Charmander. Love that artwork. Bronzong. Beertick. We got a, is that the reverse? No, that's Charmeleon. Oh, nice. Umbreon reverse. Nice. I do like this Umbreon a lot. I like that this is in this set. Oh! Oh! Let's go! Let's go! Thank you! Thank you, the gods of Pokemon! Finally! Let's go! Let's go! Yo! Let's do it! Yo! Thank you! Thank you, Pokejeebus! Oh my God! Let's go! Babe! Babe, I pulled it! Okay, I'll show her afterwards. Oh man, I really wish Diana and the kiddo were here. Oh man. That's why you didn't get anything earlier. Oh, dude. Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. Oh man. I have pre-ordered $2,300 worth of 151, and I'm ashamed of it, but at the same time, I just think that's going to be an incredible set, and I can't wait to open it. Okay, let's look at this, guys. I haven't turned it around yet, but let's look at this. Okay, already I can see that it's off-center, guys. This card is not, I don't think this card could get a 10, so it'll strictly be a binder copy. But, yeah, this guy is off-center. Now, there could be a double banger. There could be something behind it. Nope. Just a regular Toxtricity. But, yo, so I do want to mention something that I think either could be just chance or it could be set up this way. I don't know if anybody else has noticed this, but it had the Charmander and the Charmeleon in here. So maybe if you happen to get both of those in a pack, you could get the Charizard. Probably not. I'm probably wrong on that. But, oh my God, guys. I am sweating right now. Like, oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So here we have it. I opened a case of ETBs, and in my 5th ETB out of that case, even though the hits have been horrendous for me, on the 5th ETB, which totals $150, or I guess I should say $165 to be exact, I think it's a PSA 9. This thing is a PSA 9. The centering is off, and my friends have submitted so many cards, they've taught me so much. If the centering is off, it's not going to get a 10. And I'll show you guys some cards tomorrow. I just got back my first PSA submission. So I'm going to talk about that and 2 other cards I picked up from the same friend who submitted for me. And I'm going to show you guys the cleanest PSA 9s you have ever seen. These things are crisp, and there's not a ding on the card, it's just the centering. So they will knock you for centering, and that's something to keep in mind. Even if you pull a pack fresh card, that's something to keep in mind, that you might not get a 10 even if you pull it. And like this Charizard's beautiful, but even my buddy who pulled this Charizard recently knew that it wasn't going to get a 10. And this guy is it's not a 10 contender. So, these crazy prices for 10s, sometimes they're valid because it's really, really hard to get a 10. You either have to buy the card secondhand and you have to have a really good eye, or you pull it and it has to be perfectly centered. And the cut has to be good too. I'm going to try and show you guys. The card quality hasn't been great for Obsidian Flames, but I'm going to show you guys, heavy left. You guys might not be able to see it, but down here there's just a little bit of whitening. Even if the card was perfectly centered, I think because of the factory whitening at the bottom on this one corner, I think because of that, it still wouldn't get a 10. But like, holy smokes, guys. Holy smokes. So, last time I pulled a Charizard on this channel, it was from Celebrations, and it was at the very beginning of my channel. So, no one really has ever seen that. This is the first time that anybody has ever seen me pull a Charizard, other than from a Topps pack, which was really cool, and I have sent that card off to be graded. This is a pretty monumental moment in this channel. For those of you that are here, for those of you that sat and watched and waited, with my child in the room and kind of being a little chaotic, I really appreciate you guys. And this feels amazing. I feel like I won some kind of award or something. But wow, this card is insane in person. It's a really nice card to pull on your own. I will say my one critique with the Charizard is just that the Terra Crown is terrible. Now, luckily with this Charizard EX, it's really, the Charizard itself is very much highlighted, and the Terra Crown is really is kind of in the background, kind of an afterthought. I like how they did that. They kind of kept the focus on the card itself. Yo, what's up, Dinero? They kind of kept the focus on the card itself, and that's one of the things that I really, really like about it. As you get that harsh lighting on the card, the Charizard really lights up. And you guys can see, the Terra Crown is not in focus at all. The Terra Crown has no shimmer, no shine at all. It's really, all the focus is on the Charizard itself. So that's one thing that they were very strategic about. Or I should say the illustrator, the artist, was very, very good about. Akira knocked it out of the park on this one, I think. And I was very, very critical of this card. I really was not a fan of this card. To be honest with you guys, I was for sure thinking that I was going to pull a full art. But this is really crazy that I got to pull this card myself. Definitely going to make a post tonight about this card and pulling it, because I do think it's pretty monumental on the channel. So, yeah, so the Terra Crown. So you see this? That's the Terra Crown right there. I know he has a spiked crown at the top, but this is the Terra Crown. And the text box is very cleverly blocking that out, so you still get the aesthetic feel of the old Charizard on this card, and that's what they did such a good job with the card. So the Terra ability, if you play Scarlet and Violet, all of your Pokemon have a Terra Crystallization ability, where they have their Terra Crowns. Well, his Terra Crown happens to be this weird spiky star thing, but it really doesn't come into focus at all. All the focus and attention is on the the Charizard himself. So I think they did a really good job with that. Really a kind of a demonic looking Charizard, pretty menacing looking Charizard. But whew. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Seriously, like, that feels good. Now I will say, everybody and their mother has been saying how forgiving this set has been. This set has not been forgiving to me. I got really lucky tonight, but so far it has not been great. I will say right now that pulling this Charizard just paid for all of my ETB openings, and now I can safely say that from here I really don't feel that I need to open more product. I pulled the Charizard card that you want to pull. Yes, there could be full arts in there. Yes, I may still open more product because you know what? What the heck? Let's celebrate. I already got the card I wanted. But I've been a firm believer to that point at the bottom. Charlob, I wonder if ETB versus booster box pull rates. I have been a big proponent of the ETBs because every time you get the promo and that offsets your loss. And so that's helped me a lot of the time not lose my sanity. In this case, I got really lucky with the Charizard, but even without the Charizard, if I got something else, like an Illustrator card, we still have the Charmander to help offset that value. And the Charmander is getting at least 10, 15 all day. So I'm really, wow, that was, whew. I cannot wait to let my buddies that are not in this live, can't wait to let them know. And I'm going to post that to the Discord. And I'm going to make a post on YouTube and a post on Instagram for that. That is awesome. Okay, we've got 2 more packs left. I don't know if it's possible we pull another Charizard in these 2 packs. If we pulled the full arts, that would be insane. That would be insane. But I'm not going to get greedy here. That Charizard card, I was not expecting to pull that. So that's the first time I've ever pulled a really nice alternate art. And it's very validating. Especially because I did the right thing. I bought it online. I bought wholesale. I bought a case. That was the easiest, cheapest, most efficient way to go about this. So that was the smart way to do it. And I got the promos out of every ETB, which I've been saying is the way to go. But I got lucky tonight. You know, I was very close tonight to opening a booster box. Let me tell you, I was going to open a booster box because I was like, I'm never getting the hits. And I just thought, no, you've already opened enough of this set. Don't open a whole booster box. It's not worth it. And here we go. I got very lucky. Luck was on my side tonight. I can't believe it, guys. I can't believe it. This never happens. This never, ever happens for me. So let's see what else we get. Yo, Garrett, we pulled it, baby. Let's go. We pulled the Charizard. Let's go. Yeah, buddy. All right. Yeah, of course I'm in a good mood now. Of course, because my gambling degenerate behaviors have just paid off, and I've been validated and justified. So bad. Okay. Yes. All right. Lightning. Dratini. You're beautiful. Oddish. Swablu. Glimmet. Exadrill. Ninetales be jelly. That's great. Pidgeotto. Is that a reverse? No, that's not the reverse. We got a reverse Solrock. Reverse Heatmore. Yo, and the Gita! Let's get it! Yo, Fortress, you just missed it, fam. You just missed it. Yo, look at this ETB, bro. We pulled 6 packs of nothing. And then 7th pack, 8th pack. Bangers, yo. What, like... Yeah, this ETB is insane right now. This ETB is insane. We got Gita, we got Charizard, we got the Charmander promo. I want to say we have easily $160, maybe $170 of value out of this $33 ETB. Okay, now let's look at the Gitas. Let's look at the Gita's centering. You know what's funny, Fortress? Right before I pulled that Charizard, I was bitching. I'll just be blunt. I was bitching about how bad my pulls have been for this set. So it's like, And, like, I'm just like, oh, there's nothing in here. And then it was like, oh my god. Right when I've, like, lost all hope, I pulled the Charizard. So it really helped make up for anything. Now, again, this Gita is nice, but this Gita would not survive past the PSA 9. Unfortunately. The centering is off on both the Gita and the Charizard, which is fine. I need a binder to these cards. But, you know, it'd be nice to pull a card and be like, yeah, this is a PSA 10 right here. Which right now, pulling the cards is your best bet to getting those PSA 10s. It's just really hard to tell what a card grade is like just by looking at it. Okay. Got the Gita, we got the Charizard. Woo! What a great night. I went out tonight, I had a good date night, I enjoyed myself. I got my first PSA submission back, which I'll be making a video on that submission reveal tomorrow. So stay tuned on that. And we've got one more pack, and then we're 40 minutes in, so let's just kick it. I'm not going to open more product, but let's talk about the hobby. Anybody can shoot any questions, and I'll just try and read off as we go. Fortress, that's a nice ETB. Made your money back and more. Yes. Now, I've opened 5 ETBs out of that case, I believe, at this point. So that's 165. So now I'm like break even on the ETB openings, and I got to fill out my binder for getting value, right? If I was trying to make money, I wouldn't be making any money. So I'm just glad that I'm getting my value back. Check the Discord in the Poke Whatever channel. I bought 20 packs of Obsidian Flames for $44 from a random eBay seller. And 20 packs had 10 out of the 20 packs had hits. Dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. Have you gone to Collecticon? No. Collecticon will be on the 16th and 17th, but I'm ready for it. I've got cash set aside. I've been saving my money. We're about to buy the plane tickets for our Mexico trip tonight, so we'll get that out of the way. Prod Loud Pack, is the SIR Zard a pickup at $80? I mean, I definitely think so. I think there's a chance that this card could be a $60 card at some point, maybe even a $50 card. I think it's very likely, but I don't think 80 is crazy. I would just say these cards are super modern. They're everywhere. You don't need to buy into the hype, but it is a Charizard card, and it is a crystal-looking card. It's really tough to say what kind of value this card in particular is going to have in the future. It's pretty magnificent, but at the same time, it's a little bit too much. And I would not buy it for $80. I personally would not buy it for $80. I would have waited until I pulled it or bought it super cheap off someone used. But right now, I will say these cards are packed fresh. So if you're going to buy in this market, you're getting the cards as fresh as possible. And that matters because people are going to play these cards in their decks. Card's going to go down to $50 for sure, which is crazy. I hope it goes down and other cards go up. Don't want it to pull a Darkness Ablaze on us. Sean, it's already around 90 and there's tons of product unopened still. Yeah. It's definitely, there's a good chance that it's going to be going downhill. Meltan, I think it's going to go up long term. It's the beauty of a card. Garrett, yep. I think Garrett's right. Poniard. Lily, this is the last pack, guys. Last pack. Now, what I did with this ETB is I just took it, put the stack down, and we started. And the first 6 packs were nothing. So it was like nothing and then all hits. This could be, maybe there's 3 packs in every ETB that kind of have a hit. Maybe. We got to figure this out, guys. Like, the amount of product I've opened, and I still don't really know, like, what the best move is. I'm just opening ETBs because of the promos. And the Scarlet and Violet promos are really good. So, that's a big... Oh, let's go! Let's go! We got the Lechonk Illustrator. Let's go. Beautiful. Beautiful. I don't even like Lechonky, but beautiful. And then we got our Holo, our Togekiss. So, we got our Lechonk, a Charizard, and a Gita. Okay, guys, let's open things up. Whatever you guys want to talk about, let's do it. let's do it. Any topics, anything is open, guys. Anything is open. If you have any questions, if you have personal questions for me, Poetry. Darkness Ablaze is a $200 master set. Oh yeah, and Poetry, you said you were gonna buy this as a master set. You probably are gonna get a way better deal than I got opening and trying to look for the illustrators. You know. Sean, worst part of hitting the biggest chase is after that you're just chasing the dragon. Chasing the dragon. You know, I've heard that terminology somewhere, but it definitely applies to Pokemon with the Charizard and all. Worst part of hitting the biggest chase is after that you're just chasing the dragon. Well, that's an interesting thing. You know, you're always going to be chasing that high again. And that's what makes it difficult. You know, from an addictive standpoint, this is a kind of a dangerous thing. Pokemon is kind of a dangerous thing. But at the same time, you have to learn how to moderate. And you also have to learn how to buy product at the cheapest possible cost basis. Because that keeps you, even taking losses, that keeps you from taking serious losses. Like if you go to GameStop or retail shops and you're buying packs for $5 a pack, all the way, and you're buying hundreds of these packs at all these places, you're getting screwed. Unless you get some hits, you're getting screwed. Whereas at least if you're buying wholesale, you're kind of okay. Yeah, you're searching for that high again. Yes, chasing the dragon, searching for that high again. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Master sets are like $600 currently on eBay. Master sets for what? For Obsidian? No way. Or for Darkness Ablaze. Garrett's finger crossed. One more on the finish, please. No. That's it. We opened all the packs here. So now I'm just organizing stuff, and then I'm going to get these into my Obsidian binder. I can't believe I pulled the Charizard. I can't believe it. Like, my work here is done. I barely even opened this set, and I'm missing so much. But I got the main card that I want. So, like, I'm a very, very happy man right now. A very, very happy man. So, had a nice date night, pulled the good card. Obsidian for $600? That's crazy. Sean, DAB is very doable. It's great for the hobby. DAB. Oh, Darkness Ablaze. Whew, bunch of trash. But, yeah, we are all set now. We are all finished up, pretty much. Oh, get this in a sleeve. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and get my binder. If you guys want to talk about stuff, I'm going to go ahead and get my binder so I can start filling that out a little bit. Oh, my Darkness Ablaze binder is actually pretty fat right now. So, let me bring it up a little closer. So, got that. We're missing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Okay, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 38, 39, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 50 we're missing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think I'm missing like 67 or something like that. I don't know where it ends, but I feel like I'm still short like 50 cards. I don't know. Alright, let me read these. Darkness Ablaze is terrible. I love the Rainbow Butterfree VMAX. That is a sick card. Dude, some of those cards are wild. Like, the full art costs right now are so cheap, and we just think, like, oh yeah, because there's tons of these laying around. But, like, in 5 years, those full arts are going to be some money cards. Those are going to be, like, $40, $50 cards. I genuinely believe that. I know we're still waiting on sets like XY and Black and White full arts to go up in value, but it's coming, man. The next Pokemon boom, you're going to see some crazy stuff happening. I've scored on master sets and paid less than market value by 10 to 15% with all the ultra rares and higher all added up. Dude, those ultra rares, they add up quick. You know, I've been going to my shop and picking them out one at a time. $3 here, $4 here, $5 there. It adds up really quick and it hurts. Chilling Rain stocks going up. Dude, Chilling Rain actually I think is quite a phenomenon because people, you know, it's Chilling Pain. People hated that set. That set should have never been hated. And honestly, for $80 a pop when that set was at its weakest, we should have been buying that set to oblivion because it has the Blaziken alt art. And that Blaziken alt art has done incredible numbers lately. That card is beautiful. That's just an amazing card, first off. But, like, that card to me, when I look at sets, I look at the most valuable card in that set, and it defines everything about that set. I know it doesn't exactly work that way, but for me, that's how I gauge what sets should be worth. Evolving Skies, I think, should be $1,000 a box. Because the chance that you get an Umbreon, it's not high at all, but you can get an Umbreon out of that box. And an Umbreon in a 10 is like $1,100 right now, $1,000, $850 if you have a friends and family deal. So like that's how I gauge what boxes should be worth. And I'm not selling my Evolving Skies until at least it pops past $1,000 a box. Moltres 2. Yes, and I don't have that Moltres. I'm not a huge fan of that Moltres. The Blaziken, any Blaziken artwork I think is amazing. Like the Blaziken artworks from like Lost Origin, amazing. Like any Blaziken artwork is epic. Especially like the textured illustrator one with what is it, May? Is her name May, I think? May's at the bottom of Blaziken. That's just such a good artwork in my opinion. That was like a $7 card, I think, when I picked it up. So, alright, don't mind me. I'm just going to be in here trying to finish up this master set. Okay, let's get our, and I'll kind of answer any questions or like talk about, again, what are you guys thinking about Paradox Rift? And are you guys still hype about 151, or do you think it already we're like desensitized to these newer sets and it's kind of just like, 151's coming out, but we already know every single card that's going to be in the set. There's nothing exciting and new coming for us, right? We always know what's coming with how fast information spreads in this day and age. Very hard to master. Yeah, I still need a lot of stuff for Chilling Reign. Fortress, I need the Tyranitar alt art from Battle Styles. I need that one too. Good thing Pokemon is printing the shit out of it. Are they doing a big reprint of Battle Styles? That would be great, honestly. I would love to get that Tyranitar. So, but one thing a lot of my friends have been talking about that I want to share with you guys, because it's something that you should be thinking of too, is we're all taking a step back buying the modern alt arts. We're all taking a break from that because those cards are going to be around for years, guys. Everyone's going to get them graded. The prices are going to come down. They might fluctuate a little bit and maybe go up a little bit, but I think they're going to bottom out here shortly. The vintage stuff, the really nice vintage stuff, Gold Stars, Shinings, Crystals, those are going to be gone, guys. So I would seriously pivot and not worry about the modern cards that are coming out today. I would worry a lot more about those older ones. If you don't like vintage, that's fine. But if you do like vintage, and you're just like, oh, but I want to get the modern stuff and the vintage, I would, I've had to take a step back and say, hey, I'm not going to go after this alt art stuff now because the vintage stuff I still don't have, and that's more of a priority for me. But that's just my opinion. I don't know everything. That's just my opinion. David, I saw your room tour video. Man, you got a small room. I can't for the life of me figure out how you can move in that place. Dude, it's tough. It's tough. People think this is like a loft. It's not. It's like a cubicle. It's way smaller than people think, which is why I get really frustrated when like Diana and Aspen are in here and she's grabbing stuff and I have nowhere to move. Also, this is the worst part of our house that has like good airflow, which is kind of good for the cards because everything is really stored nicely in here. Well, it's partially my fault. One of the vents is blocked by like trading card stuff. But yeah, it's and it gets smaller the more stuff that I get. So something's got to give. Either we have to blow out the walls in our house and I have to do this in the garage or something. I don't know. I assume we'll move eventually though, and I'll get to relocate the game room and I'll just do this shelving somewhere else. But like, that's going to be a sad day too, because I really like the background and it's like one of the things that defines my channel, and like I spent a lot of time like working on the shelving and getting it all together, and it's come a long way. Prod Loud Pack. I'm new to the hobby. You're saying I shouldn't get the Charizard at 80, but I thought the chase card from the set goes up in value. It does. But just be very careful. You can buy a card online and it comes and it's not exactly what you think. You can always go to conventions and you'll have your pick of the litter. There'll be so many people trying to sell cards like that, and you'll be able to get them for way less in cash, and then you won't have to buy on eBay, and then you won't be paying taxes, and then the seller won't be losing money on fees. Honestly, eBay is not great for this hobby. It's really not great for this hobby. It makes it hard. I've spent over $100,000 in the last couple of years on Pokemon cards. If you take that and you think about it, and you think about all the cards I bought on eBay, right, and Mercari, and any platform, TCG Player. If you think about that and you add taxes to that too, I've spent $10,000 in taxes on Pokemon stuff. That's $10,000 of product that I don't have. So the way I see it, we should all be kind of boycotting buying on eBay. And I know there are some deals there. I know I've been buying tons of cards from there, but I'm learning way too late that that's not where the best deals are found. The best deals are found locally, Facebook Marketplace, Discord. Hop in our Discord. There's people selling stuff in there all the time. You can promote your channel. You can sell your stuff. I don't even care. But there's always a better way for people to save money and make this hobby more sustainable. If we don't make this hobby more sustainable, people will burn out and they will leave for good. I've definitely almost burnt out a couple times, and it's just overspending. It's impulsive purchases. It's eBay. It's the auctions. It's all of it. So, I'm even saying you don't need to buy my cards, right? Like, I do auctions and I have cards on eBay, but, I'm just putting feelers out there. I wouldn't recommend that people buy stuff on these platforms just because so much of the cut goes to the platform. So, anyways, that's my spiel on that. Okay, let's sort these grass types. Okay, poetry for some. One of my favorite alt arts is the full art Empoleon from Battle Styles. That Empoleon is sick. I like that one too. Empoleon has grown on me a lot. I came back into the hobby only for the last couple of years, so I've really missed out on a lot of these Diamond and Pearl Pokemon, and it feels like they're new to me, but they're old. Empoleon is sick. I like Empoleon now. Don't you have another room you can do videos in? I do. I could do the sunroom, but again, I have to reshelf and do all this stuff in there. I could do my garage, but the garage is full of dog crates because Diana fosters dogs, so we have way too many crates in our garage right now. And then I got rid of a ton of boxes that I was thinking of saving and shipping stuff back out in, but it was just clutter. So I got rid of a ton of stuff. I'm doing really, really good with like getting my life back on track as far as like not having my garage full of like trash and boxes and bubble mailers that I thought I was going to use and I never did. I'm like really organizing stuff and I feel good about it. But we'll definitely take that next step when we get to it. If we had another kid, for instance, this room would become another kid's room. So I would have to move all of this stuff into the garage. I would have no choice. So if it comes down to that, it comes down to that. But right now, I'm just happy to have my room. I know I won't have it forever, but we'll figure it out. My plan is to make the bar really successful, make the YouTube really successful, keep selling on these online platforms, and get myself to a point where I can buy a house big enough where I have my own room that's a loft that's big enough to showcase everything, play video games. The kids can play board games in there. That's my ultimate goal, is to have some kind of loft. And Aspen is not going to sleep. I can hear her. Bro, imagine with me there. I'm 6'5", But it really is a great setup. Okay. You can see the shelf perfectly from the crop. Well, man, I will let you go. Talk to you later. Take care. Stay safe. What's your take on Chinese Pokemon cards such as Alt Arts, Tag Team? I don't do Chinese Pokemon cards. I barely do Japanese Pokemon cards because the markup is insane. But that's not a market that I'm in at all. I do think it's really cool when you buy a collection randomly and you like have a bunch of like random language cards. Like I have a bunch of Spanish cards that are on my eBay right now that are mint condition. Look how white the edges of these are. Mint condition Spanish base set cards on my eBay right now. Right? These things are mint. But no one is biting these because they're Spanish, which is crazy because these cards are in mint condition, right? These cards are super, super crisp. Like super, super clean, super, super crisp. But they're Spanish, so it's just tough to move stuff that's in other languages, no matter how clean it is or what. What was that? Prod Loud Pack, do you use Collector or any apps to track the value of your collection? Nope. Nope, not at all. I don't use anything to track the value. I just know that I have about $100 grand that I've spent, and I probably have 90,000 that I've actually gotten product out of. The other 10,000 is probably like just, you know, like I said, the taxes. I've also made about $20,000 in sales. So I want to say if I spent 100 grand, then knock off 20 in the revenue that I brought back. So I'm probably at about net 80 right now that I have in the hobby. And I'm trying to get that down. I'm going to try every year, I'm going to try and make 10 to 20 grand selling products, selling my personal stuff, doing whatever I have to do to make it work. Because eventually I want to be at a net zero. I want to have collected and built this all up and paid it all off and built my savings back up. But I'm definitely not going anywhere. Like, I've already learned way too much in this hobby, and now I just want to do it sustainably. You're probably better off grading those mint cards instead of selling them raw, in my opinion. Honestly, these Spanish ones are worth grading. They are so worth grading, but they're Spanish, so I don't know. Poetry, yeah, I'm curious to that as well. Do you track your collection value? Yeah, I answered that. If you think they'll get 9s or 10s. I know they'll get 9s, but even a 9 is devastating, man. You need 10s to get serious value, which is why grading is like kind of a waste of time. The only thing that makes grading great for selling is that the buyer knows exactly what they're getting, and you don't take any crap from it as a seller because you sold a graded card. No one is ever going to give you crap for buying a graded card that they don't like. Even me, when I bought cards that I was like, this is not what I wanted, it doesn't matter. I bought it, it was graded, it is what it is. And it's still sold. So, like, that's just kind of how it is. Korean is actually moving the needle now. I will admit, Sean, Korean is doing stuff. I would probably collect Korean cards before I collected Chinese cards. That's just me. The language still looks cool. It still has those Japanese vibes. But if you ask a person in Japan if they would want to collect Chinese cards, they would say absolutely not. Most of the time, I would imagine. I don't want to get too into it, but I feel like there's a pretty big rift there. Okay, I've got all of these. Let's keep moving. 8, 1. Oh, gosh, okay. Dude, I'm sorry, guys. I'm also looking down to make sure I don't have certain things. Trevenant. That's the fungus right there. Okay, moving on to the next page. Yeah. It's number 12. Oh, I didn't have this Trevenant. Sick. I did not have this Trevenant. Okay, we got the Dartrix. Alright. And what I'm doing is I'm collecting 2 or 3 of every copy. I know that it's making my binder thick AF, but I'm collecting 2 or 3 of each copy, so that way if my kids get older and they want these sets, I will have been smart enough and had the foresight to actually binder 2 or 3 copies of every single card for them if I can. What's this? I think the English market will always be top tier. Japanese is too hyped up and will eventually come down. I'm guessing it's so high because the Nintendo HQ is in Japan. Everything has bubbles, right? And the Japanese market is in some kind of bubble right now. That's what I think. And the English market is great because cards are dirt cheap. I don't care. I'm getting more for my money for the first time in a while. I love that. You know, Sword and Shield was the opposite. You know, cards were just booming. You know, because the COVID and Sword and Shield together was a nightmare. Buying everything was so expensive. What are the key things you're looking for with Shadowless theme decks? I've read plenty. Just curious. That's a great question. I am no expert on it, but I have opened plenty of Shadowless decks. Those were the first videos I ever put on YouTube. And honestly, I struck out every single time. It doesn't matter if the Pokemon are in front of the energies. It doesn't matter if the deck is at the top and not at the bottom. It doesn't matter if the seal is a certain way. I swear there are just too many variables and you can't know. So when anybody lists anything as potentially shadowless, even if I do it, there is no chance. There's no chance you can know for sure that there's a shadowless card in there unless it has a gold strip. And gold strips can be faked. I bought one that was a fake, and that was one of the best videos that I did when I was early on in the channel because I had debunked somebody for selling fake shadowless decks. And it was the same guy that was selling fake first edition Charizards, and that's the first time that I ever kind of got featured in a rattle video. You know, he featured me just kind of with my thumbnail. Don't buy first edition Charizards from this seller. I think it was like Arjun Dillon or something like that. The guy was thermal printing fake first edition stamps. And that was a terrible time because I really wanted to buy a Charizard first edition, but I was terrified to do it because I knew people were faking that card. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not spending my hard-earned money on a piece of cardboard that's just been stamped with a fake stamp. Like, so first edition is, people don't realize that market, it's a scary market because if people know what they're doing to do harm, you know, in this hobby, they can very easily do it with a thermal printer. So and that's something that I shouldn't even mention on here because no one should have that information. It's information that people shouldn't have because it'll get used for the wrong things. But yeah, people doing some shady stuff. And if you're going to buy shadowless decks, what I've done, so I have all the decks shadowless. I actually have all of the complete shadowless decks. How that happened, I bought them used. I just bought them used and opened already. The ones that are still in the seal probably have glue on the hollow, whereas the ones that are opened and got opened back in the day when everyone was opening their shadowless decks up, there's no glue print on them because they didn't sit like that. If these decks have been sitting for 20 years with a glue stain in the middle of the seal, those cards are going to be messed up and they're going to be hard to grade. So that's my one thing. I would recommend just buying shadowless decks if they are already opened. There's nothing wrong with buying an open product. When I got into this hobby, most of my theme decks were all open products. None of them were sealed. So once I started getting into sealed decks, I realized that it was really not worth it because buying sealed stuff is really for your personal collection. You're going to lose value on that stuff. And it's really hard to make any money on it. Buying stuff open allows people to use it, allows people to enjoy it, allows people to actually go through the cards. In a lot of ways, I think I've done better selling open theme decks than selling sealed theme decks. In fact, I know for a fact that I've done better selling open products. People like to be able to play with this stuff, and they want to feel nostalgic, and they want to, you know, their brother and sister, whatever the deal is, when people buy this stuff, I think they like playing with these old decks. I certainly do. I played them with Diana when I was first getting back into the hobby. But yeah, that's my spiel on Shadowless. Fortress, Spanish, Arabic, and English are the top 3 languages spoken in the world, so I'm surprised Spanish cards aren't that popular. Well, honestly, dude, you're making me want to take down my eBay listing for the Spanish cards. Like, I honestly could make a Spanish base set, and I think it would be pretty cool. But it's like, I knew if I could get like $400 or $500 out of those cards, just do it. Just take the money. Just take the money. It was part of a collection purchase. Like, I need to get that investment back anyways. So, you know, it's whatever. But if they don't sell in a couple weeks, I'm gonna take them to Collecticon anyways and be like, yo, this is like an almost complete Spanish base set. And there's some minty hollows in here. You know what? Anybody want to do a trade on this stuff? Okay. So we got Rowlet. Okay, so damn, I didn't pull like any grass types in this pretty much at all. Okay, we got Charmeleon in here. I am saving all the Charmeleons and all the Charmanders from this set. I actually love these two. These two are great. Yo, and oh man, this Umbreon is great. This Umbreon is great. It would have been really cool if we got an alternate art of Umbreon in this set. It's just weird how it just has Umbreon showing. So it must be some foreshadowing or something. Okay, let's get our fire types out. Separate those. Separate my energies. Okay. Okay. Wow, I am parched right now. I am freaking parched. Put that away. We got our camera up. We got our Entei. Wow, I didn't pull very many fire cards here. Energy pile. Code card. Fire type. Alright, let's see. See what question we have here. Garrett, Aspen about to have a beautiful collection one day. Oh, yeah, she is. Shaking my head. Why folks gotta be selling stuff like that takes away from the real folks. Sean, assuming you're a kid from the 90s, I am, and the original Pokemon Mania, what are your thoughts on people expecting today's modern to be on par with the nostalgia that happened with the most recent boom? There's no comparison. There's no comparison. I don't think people are ever going to want Pokemon cards the way that us 90s kids wanted them. And that could be bad. That could be bad long term for the hobby. The reason that people are going to stay in this hobby and that might be nostalgic is the influence online. You know, it's all the people opening stuff. PokeRev, you know, Cool Trainer Ryan, you know, Danny Phantom, you know, Nostalgianomics, TCG Pokemart, just whatever, you name it. People that are online that are opening product, they are giving us memories and experiences that the kids that are opening the stuff up now, they look up to those people. They will look back and they'll be nostalgic, but they won't be nostalgic in a way that we were, where there's Blockbuster and packs and going to get a movie and getting some card packs. It's not going to be the same. And that could be hard for the hobby. That could be a bad thing. You know, for this hobby to die out, it's probably going to take 40 years for this hobby to die out, right? So as long as people rotate back in and they want to spend these exorbitant prices on alt arts 10, 20 years down the road, we won't know until we know. If we see the alt arts of today being 10 times what they are today in 10 years, we will know that this is going to happen again and again and again. History repeats itself. I think it's very basic. I think it's very easy knowledge. This is why I've jumped into Pokemon as a serious investment and been dumping my all into it, because I really believe that this is just another way for me to invest. I went to school for finance. Why would I, if I believe in finance and traditional investments, why would I buy so many Pokemon cards? Because I see something happening here. I see a pattern that's happening here. I see, you know, a strong, diverse type of investment that could really work out in the long term. And if you know, and you can benefit off of it. But this is just a great way to have a side hustle and have a hobby you enjoy and also have it be investable. I think Pokemon is everything that you could want in a collectible hobby. And while I don't know if my YouTube channel will always be so Pokemon centered, Pokemon was the foundation of this channel, and there's endless content to do. There's endless topics to talk about. There's always new cards coming out. There's always new sets coming out. So it's a very easy thing to stick with and try and learn about and go with as you move up. Now, does everyone need to be hardcore and buy every set? No, but I think it's easy to buy every set. I think if it's easy to invest if you're buying every set, right? Because you're diversifying. You have one of every set. Not only can you say that I collected every set, but you can also down the road sell a couple of those extra boxes or extra packs and that will greatly offset your cost back in the day by selling in the future. There's a lot of really cool, unique opportunities, and I just think that we are so lucky. We're so lucky that we had the big, COVID boom. We're so lucky that we got to see, these things validated so much. And I think right now the market is down and it's a buyer's market. And right now is a great time for people to not forget how amazing it was when everybody was talking about Pokemon, right? I will never forget that. And I think that it's going to happen again. If it happened once, it can happen again. David, when I am your age, I will come back to you every time. Oh, buddy. Sean, way I see it is Pokemon was way different for us because it was truly Pokemania in the world. It's all we knew. Kids nowadays have so much more to be consumed with. Absolutely right. And when they're 30, it won't be the same. Absolutely right. We had our game systems. I think the 90s was the best time to be alive. Like the best time to be a kid. Not to be alive. The best time to be a kid. The 90s, being a little kid in the 90s, going into the 2000s, we saw the tech boom. We saw everything change. We saw the internet. Everything. We've seen it. The iPad, the iPod, the nanos, everything. We've seen all of it. It's been an amazing journey from classic Super Nintendo and Game Boys and the GameCubes and the original Xbox and the original PlayStation. I love it all. It's not just Pokemon. I love everything that gets incorporated into that era. Okay, we're on fire types. I need to binder these real quick, homies. Just let me binder these, my boys. And then I will check back on that chat here. Alright, we got, what's this? We got Chandelier Reverse. I don't know about you guys, but I actually really like to have all the reverses in the front slot. I think they look really good. We got that Litwick there. Put that in there. We got Larvesta. Where's my Larvesta? We got Larvesta right there. That's a duplicate. Okay. Camera up. We got Numor right there. So that's 31. That's 32. Oh, baby. Okay, we got Entei. That's another Entei right there. Oh, baby. Okay, let's see what we got in the chat. Don't get me started on the new Pokemon they be making. Dude, I gotta say, Garrett's right. The new Pokemon, I try and be open-minded. I know I don't fully understand the lore and the story behind all Pokemon. I don't play Scarlet Violet really heavily. I'm only halfway through the game. And I missed out on a lot of games, but man, some of the Pokemon that have come into this hobby since I left, it's just bizarre, man. It just feels like binder filler. A lot of these Pokemon, when I look through these binders, down the road, I hope I look back at these Pokemon fondly, but I look at them now, all of you are just filler in this binder. I don't even know what I'm looking at. And that sucks, but it's honestly how I feel. Let's see what we got right here. It's only down compared to the inflated boom. I believe we can still see times like the early 2000s. The prices can drop once people holding product inevitably burn out and seller market flooded. Yeah, I mean, if everybody has product and everybody's waiting to unload, it's not going to work out, which is why a lot of my friends are, selling a lot of their sealed product now. People are trimming right now. It's kind of smart. You get in and you get out. I mean, you got to have an exit plan. It's kind of smart. I don't really have an exit plan, but that's okay. I never really had an exit plan coming back into the hobby. I just thought oh my god, Pokemon is the next best thing, and I've been in it since. So, okay, Darmanitan. Pokemon like Darmanitan, I'm actually starting to like. Big fan of Charcadet. That's a sick Pokemon. Okay, let's get into the water types. Yeah, it's weird, man. So much time has passed, it feels like. And I've evolved so much as a collector. I mean, I used to just bid on whatever online, and now I'm just nope, I'm gonna try and do everything in person if I can. There's like no point to bidding or trying to buy anything online anymore. And that is why I do think that it's gonna get even worse for people trying to sell their collections right now. Like, I'm just sitting on this stuff, so I don't even care. But for the people that are trying to move their stuff, it's gonna get hard. It's gonna get hard. Gotta have an exit plan. Little doom and gloom, pun intended. Yeah, dude. I mean, yeah, I think you're right, though. I think you're right. And I think that's something very important that people need to be more realistically about and talk about. Who's Uriel? Pokemon Sword and Shield sold the second most copies of any Pokemon game. When the kids today get older, people holding product from that era will be sitting on gold. I do believe because the biggest boom, like, ever was with Sword and Shield, I do think those cards in particular will hold a very strong place in the hearts of young kids that got back or got into the hobby with their parents that got back into it or whatever. Yeah, that'll be interesting to see, and I think you're right for the most part. Palpitoad. Yeah, you know what? I'm about to have triplets of like everything in my binder, and it's just because I have this weird feeling that my kids are gonna fight over my collection one day when I'm dead, and I want them to know that I tried my best to give them all the same cards. Okay, so that's my water types. Did I already go through all the water types? Wow, these are like, wow, this is good. This is good. These are a lot of the cards that I still need. Okay, let's get to the electric types. We got Thunderous over here. I wonder, do you guys think that the hollows, like the regular hollows, are ever going to go up in value from these sets? That would be interesting, right? Because you get one in every single pack. So wouldn't that be interesting if like these hollows and PSA 10s were worth some money down the road? That would be very interesting to me. And I bet most people are going to be like, no, never. That's impossible. But you never know. Anything is possible in this hobby. And these are all my electric types. Okay. We got Belly Bolt. 78, sweet. That's a card that I didn't have. Electros. Let's see. 69. That's a card that I didn't have. Thunderous. This is the reverse that I don't have. Oh, this is tough. Barely have any room to squeeze some of these cards in. Okay. Toxtricity. Okay. Magnemite. You may be right about those kids having a ton of nostalgia and interest, but the amount of product printed and people hoarding it like Beanie Babies just means it will be easily obtained and plentiful. Yeah, I think that's a good point. I think that's a very good point, and quite possibly what's going to end up happening. Tadbulb. Can't believe I have 3 of like every card. This is like low-key ridiculous. Okay. Alright, we're into the psychic types now. Dude, I have like 50 Cladles. The Fable EX, I need that. I do need that. Soul Rock. Dude, tonight was just so weird. I can't believe I pulled the Charizard. I can't believe it. Really just can't believe it. Finally got lucky, guys. Finally got lucky. And actually pulled something of value. Wow, I only got 7 Psychic cards out of this whole stack. It's crazy. And also, you get a lot of cards out of an ETB. Like I have a stack this big from the cards from the ETB. So, like, you actually get a decent chunk of stuff from the ETBs. I think I'm just going to keep sticking to opening ETBs no matter what my luck is. I did good with Paldea Evolved. I got a Magikarp. That was pretty cool. Obsidian Flames. Got this Charizard. So far, it seems like the ETBs are the way to move for me. Okay, let's go. The thing. Nope. Okay, none of those. Togekiss. That in there. We got Soul Rock. We got that Soul Rock reverse. You put that in there. Are there any cards you guys are chasing right now that you feel like are really important to you that you got to cross off your list? Or any sets that you're really trying to go after? Older, modern, whatever you want. Just want to hear what you guys are looking for. What's the stuff that people are looking after these days? Nobody was thinking about base set and the big 3 sets like they do now from an investing standpoint. If every Joe Blow had a garage full of cases of base set first edition, we would never have had the boom. I don't know. There's a lot of base set, and those boxes are still going for $20,000. And people still pulling those out of the garage. The hollows from Scarlet Violet sets are selling for more than $1 a pop. Really? Get out of here. $1? Really? Then that means every pack actually has value in it, so that's good. That's news to me, honestly. I would have never imagined that the hollows were worth $1. I've literally just been gifting them in stuff I've been sending out to people. Maybe I should be holding on to them though, right? Maybe I should be holding on to them. Okay, got this reverse. I love that they're giving us 2 reverses. That makes me happy. 82. Woo! I just filled out a page in my psychic binder. Let's go. Let's go. I'm just buying lots on eBay to resell, to have money to buy some more vintage slabs as investments. Yes, on eBay they're selling for $1 plus. You just have to wait till people buy them. David Molina. Hey there, is it a good idea to hustle Greninja Star Promo ETB Celebration? Because I mean, who's gonna open a Celebration ETB, right? You know what? I don't think the Greninja Gold Star is something that you want to hustle. Here's the thing. It's not a gold star. It's just a promo, and it's just trying to be something that it's not. I wish the Greninja would have been such a cool card if it was actually a gold star. I think it has a lot of potential. You know, maybe if Pokemon is smart enough, they will redo the gold stars. They will do it once more, and they will do it in an official way where they look similar to the old gold stars. That would be insane, because I think the gold stars are one of the most incredible investments you can make in the Pokemon sphere. Even if I'm not even a fan of some of the gold stars, you just can't dispute the value of the gold stars. They're awesome cards to try and collect. But you know, that could be a play. I don't know. Who's Uriel? I'm going after level X cards. They feel very undervalued compared from hits from other eras. Level X is a thing. People like to collect the level X cards. I think that they're cool. Like there's certain cards that I think will hold more value, but overall, it's not something that I would set my sights on right now. But it's certainly like a niche type of thing. And you know, niches can do very well as long as you kind of find the thing that you like the most, become expert at it, and then just work on that. For me, it's theme decks. That's what I've become expert in. That's what I like. Level X cards for you, that can be the move. What are there any, like, what is the most expensive level X card? Because I'm all for like learning new stuff about the hobby. Level X cards are nice. The Japanese ones are easier to find in near mint condition. Well, Fortress, every Japanese in near mint condition card variant is going to be easier to find, right? Because like those cards are just made so much better. Which I don't know why we can't get the English print facilities to start making Japanese style quality cards. Like, just give us what they're getting in Japan already. Just give it to us. and it would change everything. I don't know why they can't do that. They know that's what we want. Sean, is Umbreon VMAX at 10K PSA 10s yet? No. No, wait, 7,700? What? 7,700 if it's a gold star. If it's a gold star, but a PSA 10 Umbreon's worth like $1,000 right now. Fortress, try to always check prices on TCG Player. To be honest, eBay prices are a little bit high on singles. I check eBay last sold prices. Yeah, eBay is great for the little graph. That's a great way. Like, eBay has done a fantastic job of preventing people from now overpaying. Because during the boom, there was no graph. There was no chart you could click. You had to specifically click in filters to find the sold listings. Well, sounds like Aspen is being super difficult tonight. She does not sound like she's in a great mood. Ooh, I need that for my fire types. Limit. Guys, I am almost done bindering these cards. Oh my god. This is my least favorite part is... Well, it's not true. I just feel like I'm under pressure because I'm also still on the stream. But I do like to binder the cards. It's actually one of my favorite parts. But yeah, I just feel a little bit of pressure. I don't want to waste anybody's time, but we're just chopping it up. We're just hanging out. Oh yeah, 7,700 population. Oh my god, that's insane. That's insane. Yeah, Aspen is not doing well. I actually want to go in there and just give her a kiss. It kills me to hear her crying like that. So I'm gonna close it up here shortly, guys, because we have our crying child right now, and it's killing me to listen to her. So. Yes, but comparing prices, I'm almost sure that those Scarlet Violet Holo Rares, for example, you can get those way cheaper at TCG. I know, like, $1 seems crazy. To sell those for $1 on eBay is just wild. But you know what? If people need those holos for their sets, they're gonna buy those holos. Like, it is what it is. Oh man, that did not sound great. Mama Sires is not in a good mood right now. Okay, we didn't have very many fighting types. Okay, we got Scyther, I need to put that in, the grass types. Okay, we got dark types. I need to situate my dark types right now. Okay, alright. Take it easy, bro. Love the channel, content. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna just pop off if she does go to sleep. I'm just worried about Aspen crying. And we have been here for like an hour and a half. Yeah, it's about time. We've been here for about an hour and a half, so it's about time. I appreciate you guys, like, seriously, everybody just staying to hang out. Like, that means a lot to me. I know when I did these lives in the past, if I was just, like, sorting my binder out, just chilling here, there would have been nobody in here. So, like every single time I do these lives, we get more and more people out. That's really, really cool. So, and we pulled the Charizard tonight, which was really epic. I'm really happy about that. And I will say, I honestly want to get this reverse I want to get this reverse Umbreon graded, I think. I might actually sleeve this bad boy up. Because the centering is really good, and it just looks like a really, really cool card to get graded. Like, this is a nice artwork. It's super, super underrated. Nope, it wouldn't get a 10. Never mind. It's got some white dots in the back, so... Oh well. R.I.P. Umbreon. Okay, Clodsire. Okay, now we get the steel types. Gosh, it takes forever to sort these out. Man. Let's see. Alright, Probopass, put him in there. Pawniard, put him in there. Melton, put him in there. Bronzong, put him in there. Excadrill, put him in there. We got Skarmory. Is that the one I'm missing? Yes. Yes. I was missing this Skarmory. So we've added that guy to my binder now. I think we're actually getting close to like finishing this set. This is nuts. And I have like 10 of these scissors. Like, this hollow could actually probably get $1. Like, I could see certain hollows actually going for $1. And like, you get that graded and it hits a 10, like that's actually a sick card. Okay, we got Pawniard Reverse. Have 2 of those. Okay, we got going into the colorless. Okay, we got Eevee here, 166. 166. There we go. I did not have that Eevee. Let's go. Flamigo, 185. Okay. Oh, I did not have this Flamigo. Let's go. Okay. Oinkologne. Oh, I did not have this Oinkologne. I'm on fire right now. I actually, like, really, this was a great night. Like, 5 ETBs about does it. So, $165 about does it. That's about the amount that I feel like in the future I'll feel is a safe amount to open. Okay. Ooh, Pidgeotto Reverse. This is a great artwork, but this is also a really cool reverse. It's a really cool reverse. For anybody that's popping in here, I don't know what, I mean, I'm not even opening anything. We've been done with the opening. I'm just filling out my binder, but these were our pulls from tonight's ETB. So we did pull this beautiful shiny boy right there. But right now I'm just bindering things. Welcome to anybody that's new to the channel or that's never popped into our lives. We will be doing this every single Wednesday night. Flamigo. Did I already go over that? Where's this Flamigo at? Oh, there it is. So I actually got the Flamigo and the reverse tonight. Got both of those tonight. Yo, and Garrett, I don't know if you're still watching this, but we definitely need to do an opening again soon. Definitely would like to do that. I will not go to sleep, Derek. Not till I'm done filling out this binder. Okay, got my boy Zigzagoon. Okay, where's Squavit? Got Squavit in there. Okay. Okay, we got Pidgeotto again. Another Swablu. Okay, we got a million Dratinis. So we got Dragonair. I will say the Dragonair artwork from Obsidian Flames is like ridiculously good. That is such a good artwork, y'all. Like, this is such an underrated card. But then again, I'm also just in a good mood because I actually got some hits tonight. Normally I would still be pissed about this set, so it's tough. It's tough out here. Alright, we got Stoutland, Lillipup. I'm so close to being done. I'm so close to being done. Young Goose. You know what? I've got too many of him already. We got Pidgey. Oh, I've got a million Pidgeys. I've got so many Pidgeys. Dratini. Okay, we got Audino. Where are you at, Audino? That's another reverse that we got. Okay, Oinkologne, I got the regular and the reverse tonight. Okay, little Lechonk. Okay, another Gita. Okay, that's everything. Everything in the binder is filled out. Now I just have these last 3 to put in there, and we're all set. I actually need a sleeve for this Lechonk. Let you guys look at this boy. Okay, 209. We got 209. It's 207. Oh, I got 2 Pidgeys. Pulled 2 Pidgeys. 208. 209. And honestly, I regret that I put my Tyranitar up for sale, because when my kids are older, I think it'll be cool when they look back through these binders and they can see like, oh wow, Dad actually pulled like 3 of these. Like that's actually kind of cool. They might not care at all about Pokemon, but we'll see. This Gita is sick though. This is sick. I'm super stoked that I pulled this one. That's a nice one. 18, so 17, 18, word. This page is coming along nicely. And finally, the Charizard EX. Now, I'm not going to put this one in the binder immediately because I need to do a post on this card and I need to flex just a little bit. I'm just super happy that I pulled this one tonight. So thank you guys for being here for that. Tomorrow we do my first ever PSA submission reveal. I'm going to show you guys what I just got back in the mail. A buddy sent some stuff in for me. One set of cards went to CGC, and then my first ever PSA card went to PSA. That's here now. I'm going to do a video on that tomorrow, so stay tuned on that. And have a great night, everybody. Thank you guys for coming out and supporting this channel. It's amazing to see where it's grown, and I'm very lucky to have everybody having my back that does. So appreciate you guys, and have a fantastic night. For the next live, we might not do an opening at all. We might just do a discussion-based live. Those seem to be really good, and I'm looking forward to doing one of those. So, peace out, everybody. Have a fantastic night, guys.